A new month means a new setup, means a new angle, means a new budget. Stay tuned to find out what I'm going to do with all of this fake money. Hello everyone, my name is Sage Gray and welcome to this video. So, I've been thinking it over and I was like, well, I made this a, cash budgeting channel, and I decided that system wasn't really working for me. Also, it doesn't really work for me to budget like, oh, this is how much spending money I will get for this week, this is how much gas money I will get for this week. So I decided that I do like a monthly budget and be like, this is how much money I will get for gas this entire month. And so what I'm doing is I'm using fake money to represent the money in my cash envelopes and all of my other envelopes to give me a visual representation. But I will not be withdrawing any cash or any of the sorts for those cash envelopes. I thought it over. That's just what's going to work best for me. So let's get right into it because I reconfigured some things. I changed up some names or whatnot. So what I did is I took the sinking funds I had, which I got rid of bring back the barter system, because usually what I do is when I know I have to buy a gift for someone, I kind of, in my head, like, oh, I need to make sure I save like this certain amount of money so I can buy a gift of my spending money. So it didn't make sense for me to do that. So basically, my sinking funds now are all in one savings account, which is why I have this piece of paper telling me like the total and then the individuals for what I have. So I should have $300. I named it buried treasure because sinking funds, sunken treasure, buried treasure. So, it's a new setup, getting used to it. Jenkins and a Jam, which is my car insurance, is going to have $201, or does have $201 in it right now. I configured that by taking $402 that I would pay for every 6 months, and 402 divided by 6 is $67 per month. And since I had it paid in October, then I'm also saving October, November, December. That's 3. So 67 times 3 is 201. Then we have Sage Gray Sanctuary, which is going to be for me getting my first apartment. And so that's going to include costs of like application fees, moving fees, the deposit, all of that other stuff. So that has $49. And yes, I'm not doing that 50 envelope challenge that I was doing. I realized that savings challenges don't work for me in that kind of sense of, well, I have this money lying around, like, shouldn't I put it towards like something, not spending, but like something else, like put it towards like something in the bank? I don't know. So I'm just learning things about myself. So then this is the last sinking fund, which is Crying Breakfast Friends, which is basically my pay it forward. And as I explained, this is $50. And as I explained before, this is going to be going to Cindy Guntrint Baldo. She is a fellow YouTuber. She has so many things: a website, a Patreon, an Etsy shop, the podcast, lots of things. So go check her out. She is dealing with having kidney failure, and so her videos are really nice to watch every time I watch them, so I wanted to give back to her. So that's what this is going towards. But basically this could be if I want to donate this to a local charity, if I want to also basically pay it forward and support small business Etsy shops, but basically I just spend my own money because I'm like, ooh, I want this, I want to support them, I want this, I want to support them. So I'm going to be going over this in just a second. So we are going to stuff those binders. So these are going to be these first 3, which are from Pixie Lax Planning. They are flour infused. And so I have my little breakdown, and I got my fake money here. And I was kind of like, well, you know, this is cash budgeting, like shouldn't I have real money? But I saw this YouTuber and she only stuffs and all of that with fake money. And I can't think of her name right now, but I will link her down below because I was like questioning, should I even continue doing this YouTube channel if I'm not actually going to use real cash? And I'm like, I can still, you know, use fake cash. And she does it, and I thought, okay, cool. Like, that's my sign. Like, I can still do this. So that's really great. Anyway, so should be 300, 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 295, 296, 297, 298, 299, 300. So, and I got a little crazy in the sense of, oh, I want like 500 placeholders and I want like 250 placeholders. So I decided, I was like, oh, I'm not going to use ones because for my savings, I usually do them in multiples of 5. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going to need ones. And then I decided to do this. So actually all of the ones, basically they have 500 or 250 on them, but you can see that they're $1 bill right here. So I'm going to be using these as ones. So there's that. So Jenkins and a Jam, car insurance that's beginning 201. So 201. And then Sage Gray's Sanctuary is going to be getting 49. So 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I know some people doing a monthly budget doesn't work for them. They like to be held accountable and see how much they spend each week. For me, I've never done that until recently when I tried to start this YouTube channel, and it just did not work out for me. So there's that. You do you. I've had a monthly budget since I was 13 years old. I'm now 23, so I've been doing this for 10 years, and this is what works for me, and I've had no problems with it, and I can manage my money better, I feel like, doing a monthly budget than doing it week by week. So just putting that out there, because people do different things. People do the same things different ways, and they do what's best for them because they know. Enough about that. And Crying Breakfast Friends is going to be getting 50. Oh, I did forget that I plan on basically, the monthly money I have, if I get like any overtime or if I get any extra money or anything, I actually will be cashing that out and then putting it in this. This is what I was going to use for my December savings challenge, which I'm not doing that anymore. And so there's money in here. And so this will be for the whole of December of 2021. So I have, basically I got overtime for my paycheck I got on the 3rd. And so that's in here. And then also in here I got tips because I was playing bartender because I wasn't really mixing drinks. I was just like opening cans of beer and such. But I got tips from that, so that's also in here. And so I guess I plan, since there's 25, I don't know really what I want to do with this yet, but there's 25, and I'm starting in December of 2021. So that means that there's 24 left, and then that would be to December of 2023. So I'm going to be doing it hopefully for those 2 years. I don't know if I want to see how much I have at like the semester point, like a halfway point, like in June and December, or just at the end of every year, or quarterly, or just wait until those 2 years, because I don't know. So that's basically what this is going to be. That's kind of like going to be my only savings challenge that I'll have. Okay. And then going on to, oops. Sorry, Prince Bryston. To my savings. So, changed it up. F money is now going to be my emergency money. So I have to, pay for an ambulance. Hopefully when I get a pet, if I have to take them to the vet unexpectedly for any reason, or if I get an apartment, or not if, when I get an apartment, if it's leaking, like the roof is leaking or something is leaking and I have to pay for water damage, or I don't know. Stuff like that. That's what that's going to be for. So, I changed it up a little. So this one I'm reaching in 12 years. And so configuring that, my goal is... I can't remember what my goal is now. Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Okay. Okay, yes. Oh my gosh. Completely forgot. So, I changed this goal to $15,000, but I'm going to be reaching that. My goal is to reach it in 12 years. So, when I took 15,000 minus the 850 I have, and then divided that by how many weeks are in 12 years, minus, because this includes my November, so minus 4, because I did, there were 4 paychecks in November, that equals $22 and change. So I rounded it up to 25. Long explanation. Okay, moving on. Prisoner safe and secured. This was originally my F money, so this is going to be my 6 months of rent, utilities, groceries, gas for my car, phone bill, etc., etc. So, I actually want to reach this goal in 7 years, because that will be before I turn 30. So, it's going to be $30,000. So doing all of that totaling is, I rounded it up because it was 49 and change to $50 a week. And then old as mold, which is my retirement, I made that goal as of now $200,000, and I want to reach that in 38 years. So if I do the math correctly, hopefully that'll be before I turn 60. And so doing all of that math, it came out to like 104 and change, so I rounded it up to 105. Now, the old as mold for like retirement and stuff, there's like a thing that people have heard of to save 15% of your income, not your take-home pay, but your income that you get. And so that's more than 15% now, but if I'm saving this now, then in the future I can save more, and then I can have I'll have a different goal, because as of now, for this much money, I will reach the $200,000. But when I get more income, then that will change, because I want to put more money towards that. So I didn't want to configure out kind of, I need to give this much for this, have saved this much for this amount of time, and then when I get paid this much and do that. So I'm just going to play it by ear, but right now $200,000. A little bit lengthy video it will be, but reconfiguring everything, want to catch you up on stuff. There's that. My vroom vroom category is going to be when I get another car. The car I have now is paid off, but this is saving $70 each week. So then when I do get a new to me car, because I'm not going to buy a new car, then I already have that money saved up and I don't have to take out a loan or do any of that stuff. So there's that. So I'm going to be stuffing those. So altogether, it should be $16,500. Okay, let me see if I can count. So 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, 15,000, 250, 250, and 250. So that's 16,000. And these are different because I put these on $2 bills instead of the $1 bill, so that's how I will distinguish those. And then this should be 500. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 490, 495, 500. Okay. And I know people have different goals and everything. I was lucky enough to be able to start saving at a young age. So this is why I have what I have right now. But I still want to be mindful of my money and my spending and all of my budgeting and everything. Oh, okay. Well, I want to put you here then. So there's that. Because a lot of the people who I see are starting kind of a whole new generation of managing their money. And so they're starting out completely differently than I have started out, and I really applaud them, and I'm astonished that they're doing that, and I'm like, that's super amazing that you decided that you want to do this to better the future of your children and your children's children and etc., etc. So awesome. Okay, F money, which is emergency, it is at $875. So 500, 750, 850, 870, 875. And these envelopes I got are from Budget with Trisha. She has a YouTube channel, and last time I checked, her Etsy shop is still on break. But these are absolutely gorgeous, and I like to do my binders going this way instead. A lot of people like flip them towards them, so she printed these upside down and was very accommodating to all of my requests. So you should go on Etsy, find her shop, and then click email when she's back, because it's amazing. Okay. So, prisoner safe and secured. I changed this one because, like, I don't want to touch this money unless I absolutely have to. So it's like, it's locked. It's secured. You can't get in, you can't get out, kind of thing. So, this should be 12,550. So, 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 550. And I kept on changing my mind because I get paid every Friday. And I was like, okay, maybe I should do, like, since I get paid on Fridays, maybe I should do, like, Friday to Thursday. But if I was doing the cash, which I thought I still wanted to do, it's just like, well, I can't go to the bank. Or, like, I can go to the bank on Fridays, but after work, which means I wouldn't have that money for that Friday. So then it's just like, oh, well, maybe I should do it, like, Saturday to Friday. And I was just like, oh, weird. So doing the monthly is much easier. But what I think I might do is do a Monday through Sunday kind of going over my spending for like Monday through Sunday. Or if it's like December, then that would be Wednesday through Sunday, because Wednesday's the first day. Wednesday's the first day of the month. Wow. Okay. Thinking about a lot of stuff. Okay. Old as mold, that should be at 1,605. So 1,500, 605. And all I used for doing this was a Posca paint pen. So, in case you're wondering. My vroom vroom. That should be the rest, so that should be the rest. So that should be 1,470. So 1,250, 350, 450, 470. Okay. And that's what that is going to be like. Okay. So this is all stuffed in full. And I can still do bill exchanges and stuff. That'll be fun. Okay. Now. Oh yeah, this is kind of, I broke it down. So like for Dragon's Lair, which is all of my savings because I'm like hoarding the money, you know. That's going to get $250 every payday. So like depending on if there's 4 paydays or 5 paydays in the month, it'd be $1,000 or $1,250. Gas is getting $51, so that'll be $204 a month. Subscriptions, I forgot I had this toothbrush subscription from Quip, which is $5 every 3 months. And I was like, oh, I need to like configure that into my budget. And then it made it really weird because altogether, my subscriptions, not including that, my monthly subscriptions is $23.98, which I rented to $24, which is perfect. And so I decided, well, Quip is only $5, so I'll just take that out of my spending money for that month when that occurs. And I think that'll work for me. Oh, sorry. And then Jenkins and a Jam, I told you that'd be $67 a month. So depending if there's 4 or 5 paydays, that'll be either $12.95 or $15.45. And December is actually going to be interesting. This is from Happy Journal Crafts. It also came with these papers. There's a lot more paper, and it also came with this. So I'm using this kind of as tracking my spending as an overview. So it came with these calendar pages. So for December, so this is how much I expect to make because I took, these are going to be $12 an hour times 40 hours a week, and then subtract that by taking out 16.5% of 400 because that basically is when I kind of averaged my taxes. That's what it was. So like for example, for Friday the 3rd, I expected 400, I got 427. So this 27.36, the $27 is in cash, which is in here, and then 36 I'll just keep track of. And so what's interesting about this is because taking place not this work week, which I work Tuesday through Saturday, but the following one, so when I get my Friday, December 17th paycheck, I will actually be making $13 a week. So that's why it's 400, 400, 434, 434. So my total will be 1688. Then I took 1688, subtracted that from 1295, which gives me 393 for, I call it home money. It's spending money, or I also named it Hoeing It Up, My Dude. And I'm doing 4 because I know the last day of December is the 31st, which is a Friday, but I won't be there at work. So I'm not counting that because I'm not going to be able to get that paycheck. So there's going to be that. And then when we come back from work, if you look on here, we don't work this week. And then we would get paid. Basically, then I was thinking I would get paid for working, because we're actually like, oh my gosh, I can't speak. But for working the previous week, I'd be getting it that way. So I'll count it towards January. I'll configure that all. So I basically filled this out, and this is me keeping track of this. So I'm actually keeping track, kind of rounding up of my cents, and then I'll do something towards that roundup to the cents with everything. So we'll see how that goes. So since I have a lot, this is going to be $621, but I also wanted to use small bills because like real money, I didn't want to like reconfigure and take everything out. So that's why there's so much. And so these will not be able to hold all of that. So I actually am going to be using these as, oh, I already spent this money, so then I can keep track of how much I spent in each category for the whole month. So that's what I'm going to do. So this should be 621. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. So that's 400, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 600, 600. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So 621. Took me a second, but I got it. So $51 for 4 times in the month for gas or Feed Me Seymour. That is going to configure, I wanted to get 8 20s and 8 5s. So basically breaking up the 50 into 2 20s and 2 5s, and then the 4 1s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And for my subscriptions, which I named OnlyFans subs, I wish, because subscriptions, that will be getting 24, so that'll be getting 2 10s and 4 1s, because I have a $3 subscription, a $10 one, and an $11 one. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then hoeing it up, my dude, or my spending money, that should be the rest. So that should be $393. Okay. 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. Okay, there's that. Maybe. Okay. So there's that. And now if you've seen, I did spend some stuff, so I'm going to go back, put those in the certain categories. So on Friday the 3rd, I spent $46 for gas. So we're getting out 220s, 5, and a 1. Okay, we'll just set that aside for now. Subscriptions. Where did you go? $3. That'll be the $3 I talked about. And then hooking it up, my dude. I'm just gonna check this out real quick. So, this subscription is for iCloud storage. So, on Friday the 3rd, I spent $57. So, 50, 5, 6, 7. And I bought the Elevated Life Co. Workbook Duo. So, I'm really excited about that. It is Taylor Budgets and the Crafty Budgeter. They have a business together, and it's undated, so you can start it whenever you want, basically. And you can find them at the Elevated Life Co. on Instagram, or you can go to their website, theelevatedlifeco.com, to look at the planner, because it's fun. And then I spent $50. And so I got 3 B5 size dotted notebooks from the shop Maisie Lane Co. because they have this section sometimes and it's like sample journals, so they don't meet the requirements they want to meet for purchase. For regular price, so they have those discounted basically, and I was like, hopped on that because I did that last time, and I got A5 size, which is this A5. It's basically kind of like 7x9, and I got 3 of those dotted journals for like $36, which sometimes they can range from like $25 to like $36, so exciting. And then yesterday, which is Sunday, I made the purchase of $28, so 25, 6, 7, 8. So that was at the Etsy shop budget with Amanda, because I was catching up on YouTube videos, and she reached, I think she said 1,300 subscribers. So she had like a coupon code which lasted like 4 days, and I kind of like hopped on that. I'm like, cool, like that's gonna be awesome. So I got some zipper pouches. So means I have $258 left for that. And all of the money that I don't spend for my like home money and stuff, I'm gonna be allocating towards my sinking funds or my savings. I already have those planned out, so basically my sinking funds are doing something with those. So it's a lot of information today, but I'm excited because I thought I was going to stop doing this YouTube channel just because I wasn't going to use real cash. But yeah. Okay. Alrighty. And this one is stuffed in full. So thank you so much for watching. I know this has been a little bit longer video than I have done. It reminds me of Snow Gardener 307, or her actual name is Marlene. She always has long videos, but I'm always engaged in them, so I really don't mind. So, there's that. And I guess hopefully when I will be posting on Tuesday, then that video will be going over that week's spending. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.